of our amazing week together so that I can be a little bit nostalgic instead of really depressed that they're leaving me. So when they first landed at the beginning of last week, we started off immediately by going to the Hollywood sign. It is Tuesday morning at about 9:45, and I'm about to head out to pick up my 3 nieces at the airport, which I'm so excited. 2 of them have never been in California before. One of them has been twice. In fact, she came to help me move last year. She rode with me and my brother, not her dad, but my other brother, her uncle, and rode with me all the way from Texas to California. But the other 2 have never been. And so the youngest one, Angela, she is 17 years old. She has actually never even flown on like a commercial airplane. And she's never really seen real mountains. She has been in New Mexico, so maybe that counts. But she's also only ever been to like Galveston as far as the beach. And I'm sorry, no offense to us Texans, but I don't really count that as a beach because it is just so not tropical like California is. So anyways, I figured today, since we'll already be in like the Los Angeles area, after, I know they'll be hungry because of time change. They land at like 11:30 a.m. So I figured I would make a picnic lunch, and we would go to, there's this park right beneath the Hollywood sign, and it's like a great picnic place. So if you've never been to California and you want to experience the Hollywood sign semi up close, I will link the location in the description below, because you don't have to pay to park. There's free parking, and there's like shaded areas, but there's also this open field, and the Hollywood sign is literally right behind you. So it's a great option for those who don't want to hike all the way up to the sign, because that is quite the hike. So I'm gonna make the picnic lunches, then we're gonna eat lunch and then start our trip together, and I'm so excited. Look how cute these shirts are. My nieces had them made, I think, off Etsy, and we're all wearing them. So they have theirs on to pick up, I have mine on. We're ready to get our girls' trip started.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling.
There we go. Yes. All the way up.
Licensing reimagined.
How is this real?
I hopped on the plane to LAX with my dream in my cardigan.
I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun. For you.
So on Wednesday, we woke up, we drove back to Hollywood, and we did the Warner Brothers studio tour. I cannot recommend this enough. Every time I've done it, I think I've done it 5 or 6 times now, and every time I go, there's like a new element or aspect of it that is just so cool. You get to experience the movie magic and TV world, and the girls were so excited because all 3 of them are now in their Gilmore Girls era, which I loved that show so much. And so we got to like go through where Stars Hollow was set up, and Luke's Diner, the gazebo, I mean all the iconic spots, Lorelai's house, Suki's house, Mrs. Kim's antique shop, I mean all of the classics. And so they were just eating it up.
His feet inside the vehicle at all times, no smoking and no vaping. This is a photo-friendly tour. However, if we go into a spoiler zone, it might have.
So try me on, and I will tell you where you ought to be.
Ah, your boldness knows no bounds. Yes, yes. You're clearly a
Gryffindor! Yes, clearly Hufflepuff! Where you ought to be. Gryffindor!
shrewd and sharp.
Yep.
Slytherin!
After that, we went to check out this thrift store in Hollywood called It's a Wrap, and they only sell articles of clothing that have been in TV shows and movies. Each tag of the clothes have a code on it, and then you can look that code up on the graph and it tells you what show it was in. And I've seen it on Instagram, people have found articles of clothing that were in big movies. Like one I saw, it was a dress from La La Land and it had Emma Stone's name written on it. So you just never know what you'll find. It was really cool. We spent quite some time there looking through. Okay, let's try it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. That's so yummy. It's good. It tastes like dessert. It's literally like carbonated chocolate syrup. Oh, I get a sticker. Oh, no way. I scratched off the letters. But it says something sticker. 75th anniversary sticker. Yep. Oh, same. Which is one of my favorite places in Southern California. And so it was just so special to bring my 3 nieces there. They're the first of my family members who have been able to experience Big Bear with me. Get there mid-morning and start off with Castle Rock Hike, which is a great, beautiful hike. So we hiked up, we did a picnic lunch, we got to feed this cute little chipmunk and just enjoyed the views of the lake. You get to see redwood trees, pine trees, it's just stunning. And then we hiked back down and we went to, I think it's called Alpine Mountain, and they have a mountain coaster. So you ride the ski lift up and then you come down this little mountain, it's like a bobsled, and then they have like a metal coaster that you ride down to. So much fun. After that, we went and walked down the little Big Bear Village, which is such a cute little downtown. We went in and out of all the little shops, did some souvenir shopping, got some gifts for people. We each found really cute shirts and sweatshirts that we all fell private Big Bear on the lake.
I know a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to.
It's the same thing, baby.
Are you full? Are you all
You
full?
want me to feed you? Am I your favorite? Here, try the smaller one. That one might be too big.
Hey, baby. Come here. Should we name him Al? Yum. Oh, hi, baby.
With me to run away with me. Tell your friends, we'll let them know we're safe later on. The road is calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. Calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me. To run away with me. To run away with me.
1, 2, 3, 4. At that point, the girls had said there's no way anything could top Big Bear. Like, it's our favorite so far. Just pure magic. The drive and the scenery is stunning. So the next day we woke up and we did brunch down in Temecula. If you've never been to Temecula Old Town, it is so historic and so adorable. There is a breakfast cafe that I'm obsessed with called Swing In Cafe. And it's right on the corner of Old Town downtown. And then there's all these cute little shops and antique stores. So we went into a few antique stores. My favorite one is actually one block over from the Old Town downtown, and it's called Granny's Attic. So after that, we came back home and relaxed for a bit, and then we got ready and we went to the Dodger's baseball game. There's just something about the Dodgers out here that I have just fallen in love with. And so I've been to one game, and I was dying to take the girls to see them play, and it just so happened that they were playing the Red Sox, which I thought, you know, just what an iconic team. So we went, and just the whole night from start to finish was blissfully perfect. I mean, it was just stunning. The girls were blown away. And every inning was so intense. Both pitchers were on fire and were just striking out, or the outfield was catching every hit. And so no one scored until the 7th inning. The Red Sox scored 1 run. And so then as we entered in the 8th inning, I told the girls, I was joking, totally joking. And I said, all I'm asking is for us to get the bases loaded and to hit a home run. I'm not asking for much. And y'all, our last bat up of that inning, bases were loaded, and Freddie hits a home run to make it a grand slam, making the score 4-1. And I'm so thankful we caught it on video. I don't know what inside of me was like, you better record this because I think magic is about to happen. And I'm so glad I was pressing play. So So yeah, that moment was so magical. And then we knew that each team still had one more opportunity to bat in the 9th inning, depending on how our defense did. Well, we ended up getting an out, and then we got this dramatic, crazy, awesome double out, which ended the game, and we won 4-1. And every single day of this trip, the girls have talked about how incredible that moment was. Saturday, it was a full beach day from the morning until sunset. I was so excited to like show them my surfing skills, and so I took my surfboard out and was just like practicing some pop-ups and everything, and then I finally caught the perfect wave. They were big waves that day, maybe like 3 feet, which for me is big. They felt huge. They were definitely the biggest waves I've ever attempted to surf, because we had a high surf this week. And so I caught the wave, stood up, rode it all the way in, hopped off my board, looked at them, and all 3 of them were laying down taking a nap. So they did not see me surf a wave. I was pretty bitter about that all weekend. We got to watch the sunset, dolphins were jumping in the background, but the magical part was we got to witness a proposal.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So we can follow the sun, leave the rain for somebody else, help ourselves, leave our troubles on the shelf. Don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset.
Dude, that's so cute. Oh, the guitar. These country girls.
Help themselves, leave their troubles on the shelf. So don't you worry, we're gonna find all we need in our sunset paradise.
So Sunday we woke up, we went to worship, and then we met one of my dear friends, Jen, for lunch. We took them to Islands, which is one of my favorite chain restaurants out here. It's not back home in the Midwest or in Texas from what I know. So if ever you're out here on the coast, you have to go to Islands. And the girls said out of all of the restaurants that we ate at, that was their favorite. They loved it. So then we went to see the new movie Twisters after that. Such a great movie, highly recommended. We all just fell in love with it. And then we just relaxed at my apartment and we went to a local park. We took my dog Mila there and let her, run around and play. We brought a blanket and we just watched the sunset over the mountains and played a game together, which was so fun. Savannah, what does your fortune say? Sing and rejoice. Fortune is smiling.
So it's a good fortune.
I guess. I don't really know what that means.
It's not even a
Angela?
fortune, though.
Okay. I'm gonna share her the cookie. Life to you is a dashing and bold adventure. Wow.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Okay,
Let's see.
Avery.
Please be good, please be good, please be good. You have an active mind and a keen imagination.
There we go.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay.
It's not Avery. Sorry that I'm not as fun. And I think that is the night, for whatever reason, when we were just all sitting on a blanket playing a game. I think that was the moment that I realized, like, oh, these aren't just my nieces anymore. They're some of my best friends, and I love them so much. And I genuinely have so much fun with them. Like, the four of us just click so well. We just do so good together on trips. And so our goal is to start taking more trips together. So yeah, that night was just special to me for that reason, because it really sunk in, like, oh, I'm gonna miss them when they're gone, and I wish we lived together all the time. So that night I cooked dinner, and while we were watching a movie, I started to feel a little bit off, like my sinuses started to fill up, and I just kind of felt achy, and I was like, girls, I am just not feeling so good. I think I'm gonna go to bed early. I woke up the next morning and just started throwing up, having vomiting, diarrhea, body aches, chills. I felt so miserable, and it was a real bummer. That was my last full day with the girls because they fly home today. And we had planned to go to the local regional zoo, and we had a professional photo shoot last night that we had already paid for. And so I was just so sad because I knew I was not going to be able to do anything. I couldn't even like lift up off of my bed without puking. Like, it was so bad. And so part of me was like, oh, maybe I can sleep it off, but no, this lasted until like 10 p.m. last night. I was throwing up so much. So I went ahead and like isolated myself from them in my room, didn't do anything with them the whole day. I let them take my car and go do things. They went to the zoo, and I really encouraged them, like, hey, we've already paid for the photo shoot. The photographer feels comfortable being around y'all since y'all aren't showing any symptoms, so I think y'all should just go. And I'm so glad they did, because just the little bit that I've seen, the pictures are gonna be so cute and beautiful. Can't wait. So shout out to Megan Rowland. She is an incredible local photographer in Southern California. This is the second photo shoot she's done for me, and I just can't recommend her enough. Thank you, Nurse Angela. You need a drink or anything more? No, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, so I stayed in bed the whole day, all last night, and then even this morning. Thankfully, no more vomiting, but plenty from the other end. And so I just feel so weak and puny, and I was scared of, like, how am I even going to get these girls to the airport? Like, I cannot imagine driving, but thankfully, by the grace of God, I was able to get up, take a shower. I just dropped them off at the airport, and now it's like a 2-hour drive home from Los Angeles, and I just feel so puny and just do not feel good at all. I was supposed to work tonight, but I went ahead and called in, which really stinks because I don't have any PTO left. But there's just, first of all, I don't want to be around the babies when have diarrhea, vomiting, virus symptoms. I don't want to be around the other nurses. It just is not safe for me to go to work. But it's really the worst possible week for me to get sick, because not only do I have no PTO left at work, but I moved this weekend and I start my new job in like another week, so of course that's when I get sick. But anyways, that is our week summed up. It was so much fun, and so glad we get to share our memories and videos like this so that we can look back years later and just remember how much fun we had. So to Savannah, Avery, and Angela, I love you girls so much. I miss you already. And if y'all start puking on your flight home, I'm so sorry. I will take the blame. Anyways, that's all for this one. As always, I love you, my little locals, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Come back to me. Miss you already. Love y'all. I know. Bye.